I want to talk about one of the most important decisions that the Project Hail Mary movie has to make. So obviously I'm going to talk about spoilers. If you haven't read the book yet or you're waiting for the movie, turn away now because it is so worth not having anything spoiled, and we've gotten enough spoilers from the movie trailer already. You've been warned. So now what I want to talk about is how are they going to portray Rocky's language? In the book, of course, he's described as speaking basically through musical chords, and we see from the movie trailer that they are doing that.
No, that's thumbs down. You would do the thumbs up. It's close enough.
Of course, in the book, they just show you the translation. You read it in English, it's in italics, so you understand that he's actually speaking something else, but you know what he's saying. And the movie can't just actually replace his musical speech without giving him the ability to physically speak English. You're always going to have to hear his musical speech, and personally, I would love to hear that. And assuming they're not going to go so different from the book that they're just going to make Rocky be able to learn to speak English, it basically comes down to two choices. One, are they going to have something else give him a voice, like a computer or earbuds that are constantly doing live translation? Or two, are they just going to subtitle everything? Now, I understand wanting to be able to understand everything. Honestly, I have a strong motivation to learn Korean just so I don't have to read subtitles because I watch so much Korean TV. And for something as action-packed as this, and it looks so colorful, the visuals look amazing, I can understand why people wouldn't want to draw their attention away from that to have to read everything that Rocky says, especially when they're otherwise going to see an English language movie. It's not like they went in going to see a foreign language movie. That being said, I think one of the useful things about streaming and things like Netflix is that we're so used to seeing foreign media now that a lot of us are pretty used to reading subtitles. I think it'll also make just the sound editing and mixing easier, so you don't have Rocky speaking and a computer voice always speaking for him at the same time and overlapping. And even if it's not as important as it used to, giving Rocky a voice would probably still appeal to a wider audience, and I know the studio's betting a lot on this movie. So which of those two options would you prefer? I personally think I would just prefer subtitles. Like I said, I think enough people are used to it and even prefer it by this point. And it's not like Dune, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Avatar, where the whole movie's supposed to be taking place in this other fictional language, but they just put it in English for the audience. No, these are two characters that are physically incapable of speaking each other's language, so they're constantly translating in their head, listening to a foreign language. So as an audience, it would be better for us to go through the experience the same way Ryland is going through it and constantly hear a foreign language without having an automated voice translating it for us. It would also show the time and care that they put into learning each other's language. I don't think there's any narrative or technical advantage to giving him a voice. If they did that, I think it would purely come down to the fact that they want more people to listen to it without reading subtitles, where I feel that subtitles better serve the story itself.